Will you look at that? Is that just delicious looking? We are talking about summer pies this morning. If you are having a backyard barbecue, maybe you're thinking about your 4th of July celebration, why not have a great summer pie as your dessert? Joining me now is Jenna Lurquin. She's a pastry chef at Silverleaf Club at DC Ranch. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is beautiful. I've been talking about it all morning. It's so perfect and so light and refreshing, especially if you are having something outside. So tell us about the key to a great summer pie.
Well, it starts with a good crust.
Yes.
So I think pie is kind of like a casserole, but with a crust. So once you have a nice golden crispy crust,
like this one,
like those two,
yes,
you can basically put whatever you'd like in it. Use seasonal ingredients, seasonal fruits, work them whichever way you'd like. Use them whole, bake them, make a jam, put a little bit of yogurt, a little bit of whipped cream. It's very easy to just combine whatever you'd like. You can have fun. You can use every fruit that you can find at the market and turn it into a pie.
So this morning we're talking about the strawberry and rhubarb pie and also a raspberry pie that you're going to walk us through making, because you could try this at home. Of course, you want people to come visit you.
Exactly.
Because
of course.
that's the best. But you can certainly try this. So you're going to show us how it's done.
Right. So as I said, the most important part is the pie crust. So I'm going to teach you how to make the pie crust.
Okay.
We normally use a hand mixer, but you can do that by hand as well in just a regular mixing bowl. And the tool that we use is the paddle. So we attach that in there. And the first tip that I'm going to give is that you want all ingredients to be at the same temperature, preferably room temperature. Because it's Arizona, if it just sits 5 minutes outside, it's good. It's
so very important to note.
Right, and that will allow all the ingredients to mix better together and not have any lumps or have the butter being hard or
you want
hard
it to be smooth.
Exactly. So we're going to start by adding the butter. And then the other thing that's very important for me is just the quality of the ingredients that we use. So I like to use French butter.
Yes.
Because obviously I have French influences.
Nothing but the best.
And then we use a little bit of sea salt flakes. And I like to use unsalted butter and add the flakes myself.
Okay.
So then I can measure exactly how much I want to add to it. And then we use a little bit of almond flour. And the nice part about almond flour, it has that flour texture and consistency, but it has a little bit of fat. So then you substitute the gluten, healthy fats. So you substitute a little bit of the flour gluten and substitute a little bit of the butter fat, and you use almond flour.
That's nice. I was going to ask you about substitutions and where you should actually go about using those.
Right, and in the winter, if you want to do a pecan pie, you can use pecan flour. Or if you want to do a mango pie, we use hazelnut flour. So you can always add a little bit of je ne sais quoi in the pie crust, where it's just has its own character.
Love the way you say that.
Even before you fill it up. So we add that, and then we add a little bit of powdered sugar. And we mix everything, and we mix everything on level 1 only, about 1/3 of the maximum speed of your mixer. And the reason is, if you mix it faster, you're going to incorporate air bubble. And when you roll it out, those air bubbles are going to become cracks. So you don't actually want to give volume or beat it too hard. You just want to beat it enough that it comes together.
Okay, perfect.
And then when all of this is together, you're going to start adding the egg.
Okay. And it's how many eggs?
Just
one? Okay.
Make it easy. For one pie, 1 egg.
Right.
And
so you do that, and then
when that comes together, you add the flour.
Okay. All right. And that's the almond flour, by the way.
And that's this one is General flour. I put the almond.
So you mix them.
All-purpose flour.
Okay. Perfect.
And once the dough comes together, I stop mixing right away. And the reason why is because gluten is a protein, and the molecule, the more you beat the molecule, the more the bonds break apart, and every time they come back together, they're stronger. And that is what creates elasticity.
You're such a great teacher.
Thank you.
We only have a minute left.
I'm passionate.
Yes, I can tell.
That's what creates elasticity in the dough. But also, if you think about it, when you eat it, it's very hard to digest because your stomach can't break those bonds apart because you've beaten it too much. That's why when I make pie crust,
that's why that's essential.
Exactly. As soon as it's mixed together, you're done mixing.
Okay.
And then you want to wrap it really tight in a plastic wrap and let it sit in the fridge for overnight. And then you roll it out and then shape them in the pie shell. So I like to use those because it has holes in it. so it bakes evenly on the edges as it does on top.
Okay.
But you can bake in a regular pie dough and just pop it up just like this. And then you work on filling them up with fresh fruit or jam or
whatever
cream,
you like.
Whatever you'd like.
And these recipes obviously are fabulous. You can try them at home, but why? Just go and visit the chef. She's at Silverleaf Club, by the way, and it's silverleafclub.com if you want more information. And you know, you're just fabulous.
Thank you
so
much.
Obviously you want to go see her, and not just for the holiday, but for any time.
Exactly.
Thank you for being here. You made that look so fun, so easy.
Yeah. Well, I have an Instagram page, and I always post how I make it, what I make. So if you want to follow me, then you'll see the stories.
Great pictures, by the way. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Arizona Daily Mix.